You've been accused of murder.
Murder?
What was that you said?
You said murder.
I said murder. You said murder.
I said murder. Did you do it, or are you innocent? You can make up as many excuses as you want.
It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
But pretty soon, you're gonna have to lawyer up. And the one sound you don't want to hear is... You're gonna need a movie lawyer.
And I'm going to take my witness's testimony whether the hell you like it or not.
And thankfully, I know which one to choose to guarantee a not guilty verdict.
I hereby sentence you to serve 125 years in the custody of the Commissioner of the Department of Corrections.
Okay, you've committed the ultimate sin and taken a life.
Why'd you do it?
I didn't, since you asked.
Or maybe you haven't. Either way, you're in the shit.
What are you doing?
I'm getting bad. Better get bad, Jack, because you ain't bad. You're gonna get fucked.
And the best way of getting you out of it is hiring a movie lawyer.
Good morning, everybody.
Let's start by looking at the movie lawyer you should definitely ditch to avoid shower time with this lot.
Honey. Hush.
I'm all for honesty, but Fletcher Reed's a no-no.
What do you think of him?
He's a pedantic, pontificating, pretentious bastard, a belligerent old fart, a worthless, steaming pile of cow dung, figuratively speaking.
Not only does he get a bit excitable in the courtroom,
You slammed her, you dumped her donut, you gave her dog a sausage, you stuffed her like a Thanksgiving turkey.
All right, it's true, okay? I humped her brains out. There, now you happy? No further questions.
he's a bit of a sex pest.
You like it so far?
Mm-hmm. Everybody's been real nice.
Well, that's because you have big jugs. I mean, your boobs are huge. I mean, I want to squeeze them. Mama!
So to avoid hard time in the hole, which is not a euphemism,
Moon River.
Thank you, Doc. You ever serve time?
what you need is a sympathetic jury. You want a lawyer who can win them over, charm them, get them on your side. You should definitely avoid this guy.
You're out of order! You're out of order! The whole trial is out of order! They're out of order!
Right, so we've discarded the ambulance chasers. What movie lawyer should you choose to beat a murder rap? You could try Vincent Gambini.
Mr. Gambini,
Yes.
you have anything to add?
Thing? What thing?
He might tell a white lie or two.
Any murder cases?
Lots. Quite a few, yes.
What was the outcome?
Win some, lose some.
And he's a bit of a shit dresser.
Are you mocking me with that outfit?
It's either wear the leather jacket, which I know you hate, or this.
You on drugs?
And his courtroom behaviour could be slightly improved.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit. Thank you.
Objection, Your Honor.
And no one can understand a fucking word he says.
Did you say utes?
Yeah, 2 Utes.
What is a ute?
Oh, excuse me, Your Honor. 2 youths.
And according to my notes, he gave up law to go into the music business.
Every time I get the urge to visit my hometown, I'm sure that all my cousins will try to track me down.
Strike him. Daniel Caffey's free, but you don't want him. He's not as good as a few other men.
Wow. I'm sexually aroused, Commander.
For starters, he's a bargaining lawyer.
I'll get them to drop the conspiracy and conduct unbecoming. 12 years.
You haven't talked to a witness or looked at a piece of paper.
Pretty impressive, huh?
Which is the last thing you need on a murder rap. He also pisses everyone off.
Joe, if you ever speak to a client of mine again without my permission, I have you disbarred.
Fuck you, Harold!
All right.
You're a lousy fucking softball player, Jack!
You snotty little bastard.
Has tantrums like a toddler.
Thank you for playing, should we? Or should we not? Follow the advice of the galactically stupid!
And he's awful with witnesses. His last case, he forced his one and only key witness to commit suicide. And after fumbling around like a teenager on prom night, he only got a result because Colonel Jessup just wanted him to shut the fuck up.
Did you order the code red? You're goddamn right I did!
Ain't that the truth?
You can't handle the truth!
No, to clear you of murder, you're gonna need someone with balls. You're gonna need a woman.
Are you getting every word of this down, honey, or am I talking too fast for you?
Erin Brockovich, the queen of giving 0 fucks.
Okay, look, I think we got off on the wrong foot here. That's all you got, lady. 2 wrong feet in fucking ugly shoes.
She dresses better than Vincent Gambini.
And as long as I have 1 ass instead of 2, I'll wear what I like, if that's all right with you.
Although she does seem to suffer from Tourette's.
I'm not talking to you, bitch! Lover's quarrel? Oh, bite my ass, Krispy Kreme.
Fuck you!
Fuck you back!
And the way she secures witnesses is questionable.
I just went up there and performed sexual favors. 634 blowjobs in 5 days. I'm really quite tired.
And although she shines in the boardroom...
I want you to think real hard about what your spine is worth, Mr. Walker. Or what you might expect someone to pay you for your uterus, Miss Sanchez. Then you take out your calculator and you multiply that number by 100. Anything less than that is a waste of our time.
She's never seen the inside of the courtroom, so she's unlikely to get you off, so to speak. Let's get real. You're facing serious jail time. Let's go at the top. Atticus Finch. Now we're talking. Surely, if anyone can clear you of murder, it's the greatest movie lawyer of all time.
In the name of God, do your duty.
You're virtually guaranteed a not guilty verdict.
What is your verdict?
We find the defendant guilty as charged.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You lost.
Miss Jean Louise, stand up. Your father's passing.
Sure, he loses with class and dignity, but class and dignity ain't gonna save you from these guys.
I'm gonna open my fly, and you're gonna swallow what I give you to swallow.
And he also shoots a dog. Forget him. There's only one movie lawyer that can save you from the death penalty, and that's Jake Brigance. How do you spell that?
Brigance, Jake Brigance, that's with one G.
Why is Jake so good? For starters, he once got a guy cleared of murder, even after the same guy had previously told Jake he was going to murder 2 men.
I was in a jam. You helped me out, wouldn't you?
Sure, Carly.
Not only did Jake do nothing about it, he was also a witness to the crime. This guy was about as guilty as a guilty man living on Guilt Island in a sea of guilt. And still Jake got him off. And nothing stops him. He's like the RoboCop of lawyers. His last case, someone tried to blow him up. He was shot at by Jack Bauer. His wife left him. He got hammered with Sandra Bullock. His house got burnt down. And not only did he turn up for work, he came armed with a killer closing argument.
We have a duty under God to seek the truth. Not with our eyes and not with our minds where fear and hate turn commonality into prejudice, but with our hearts.
If you do manage to get Jake's services, make sure you listen to him.
Well, what do you think should happen to them? What would be a fair sentence?
Objection,
do you think
Your
they
Honor.
deserve to die, Mr.
Your
Haley?
Honor.
Answer the
Mr.
question.
Buckley.
Carly,
They
don't answer
deserve
that
to
question.
die.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
To do that, you might just get away with murder.
I didn't. Our lawyer told us to come up. He's joking. He means we didn't do it.
See,
we didn't do it.
Have you got the right case?
See ya. Try not to murder anyone.
I can't. Or kill this one.
What?